Plaintiff Kaleb Edgar says the defendant went into the tattoo parlor they work at after hours drunk and broke a very expensive tattoo table. He's suing for $600. Defendant Chewy Arentes says, yeah, he was drunk, but he was being a courteous employee getting the shop tidy for the next day's work. He says that table broke because it's defective.
The testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're a tattoo artist.
Yes, I am.
All right, go ahead.
All right, I've been a tattoo artist for over 15 years,
okay.
and Chewy is our assistant, the apprentice and shop
Chewy works
assistant.
there.
Yes, he works there.
Okay.
On 4th of July weekend, we had work all week long, no problem, no issues. I come to work on July 5th, on the Monday,
Yes.
and find that the table is broken in pieces. The table is on its side.
Your tattoo table.
The tattoo table.
Yeah.
That's the table I use for tattooing, to lay down. That's what I do my work on.
Yes.
And there was nuts and bolts on the floor, and the table was broken in half.
So how does Chewy come into this
So Chewy came in at one point over the weekend, drunk, jumped on the table, fell over the table, breaking the table with his butt crack hanging out. Drunk, intoxicated.
So my question to you is that table ruined? Or can you just stand it up?
Oh no, it is broken.
Yeah,
and what is broken about it?
Both of the anchors, there's two anchors that hold it up.
Yeah.
Both of those were broken.
What do you mean broken?
The brackets.
The brackets.
So you both agree they're broken?
Oh, he agreed to pay for it.
Yeah.
He agreed totally to pay for it.
Then why do we have a lawsuit?
Then he reneged on it and decided not to
No,
pay.
because I felt like that's the case, because if it's that long and wear and tear, anyone could have done it.
I bought a new one after he
right.
said he would pay for it. So bought it, it came in, and these are very expensive tables.
All right. Well, you've answered some questions that are good to know.
I called the shop owner and took a look at the footage because they had no idea what happened.
Oh, the cameras?
Yeah, we have security cameras in the shop. And you could see him doing push-ups with the table, it falling over, it crashed over.
Do we have that video?
Yes, I brought the footage with me.
Okay, let's take a look at the video so we know what we're talking about, Chewy. That's Chewy.
That's Chewy. And
I'm
at this
jumping.
point, he's semi-passed out.
I'm half awake.
And see the butt crack? And down.
Oh, Chewy, get back up.
Now he's back, he's standing back up. And this is him trying to fix the table.
Because I...
And over.
Chewy.
And oh, there's more. And back.
Chewy, what are you doing?
Let me explain what happened.
And obviously at this point it's
Do
broken.
you remember any of this, Chewy?
Yeah, I do. Everything. I remember.
Okay.
And see, as you can see, the middle is just bending.
Yeah.
There's no fixing that.
Okay, Chewy, you're going to get up. Get up. One knee. You can make it. There's the other. He's up. He's up. Chewy's up. Chewy, what were you doing?
So it was 4th of July weekend. I was like, I went to the bars.
Really?
Yeah. I was like having a good time, but I knew I had to be responsible, go to work next day, make sure it was nice and organized.
Yeah.
But I was going to try
What
to
time of the day or night?
2 a.m. right after the bar
So
closed.
2 in the morning, you go
Yep.
back to the place, but you
Yeah.
knew you had been drinking.
Yeah, but I was going to rest, get some sleep, then clean
Why
up.
not go home? You went back to work.
Also, the bar's right next door.
Yeah, right next door.
Yeah.
So you went next door to do what?
I had to organize and clean up, but I wanted to.
But that's
get
not
some-
organizing
wait a
or
second.
cleaning it up.
Oh yeah, but I want to be courteous, make sure everything was set.
You look like a really good
Yeah.
employee right
But
there.
at the videos you saw, I was not jumping, wasn't horseplaying. Those tattoo beds are supposed to hold my weight,
How much are they supposed to
400
hold?
pounds.
Are they guaranteed to hold 400
Yeah,
pounds?
yes, which I have evidence for, and I have the physical evidence from the actual
Okay,
tattoo.
first let's see what it says. You're saying it's guaranteed for 400, or it's just they say it
says
holds
that's
400?
what the promise of the tattoo manufacturer. Right there, it says 400 pounds.
We're
It
not
does.
passing out on it. It's hanging over it.
Okay, hold on. Product features, and it does say down here 400-pound weight capacity in table or chair position.
Yes.
That was in the table position.
Yes.
So that table is supposed to hold 400
Yeah.
pounds. That's true. Okay, how much do you weigh?
Which I have a scale right now.
Okay, is this what we call the scales of justice?
No. No. I actually brought a scale.
Are you okay to step on the scale here?
Yeah, let me turn it on.
Now, also, he also agreed
Okay,
to pay.
well, this is
Okay.
big. This is big. What is it? Najee's good with numbers. Because, wait a second, Chewy, you can't even see the scale.
It's still moving.
Yeah.
It's still moving.
Stop moving.
Maybe
Don't-
with some
stop.
mirrors you could see the
It's
number.
about 280.
You're at 280.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 120 difference. And those type of beds I've gotten tattooed on.
I understand. It is clear by the evidence that the table is supposed to hold 400 pounds and you are only 280 pounds.
It already shows it's very defective because those beds are supposed to be sturdy, without doubt.
But I tattooed somebody that weekend and it was completely fine. There was no issues. It was working all week long. I've had that bed for 6 years with no problems.
So it was obviously,
As you can
throughout
see-
the time, it says you had a
Let's
3-year
look
warranty.
at this again.
So
Okay, look at that. See, you're going like this with it. The table fell.
Yeah.
Okay, we could see why the table fell. You were pushing it in
Yeah.
a certain direction. Okay, if you hadn't tried to fix it,
and I found what was the issue.
okay, if you hadn't tried to fix it and you come in the next day, you see the table down the ground, couldn't it have been raised and made stable and nothing was broken? In other words,
Possibly.
the mere fact that it fell by itself may not have broken it. What I do find as cause for the table breaking is because you were drunk and we saw you trying to fix it and roll over or whatever, you did cause the damage to be permanent. And because of that, you are liable for it. Not because you were drunk in knocking it over, but because you were drunk in trying to fix it and made the situation worse. And because of that, and the evidence submitted in terms of the value of the table, the replacement table I see here is $600.
Yes, it is.
Therefore,
But
I find for the plaintiff in the sum of $600.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Your Honor.
since I broke Kaleb's bed, it's been low tension, but hopefully from this we build a better friendship.
We have found him passed out in the parking lot once or twice. We have found him wandering the streets at 2 or 3 in the morning, so we need to give him a ride home. But this is the first time it's happened in the shop.
From now on, I won't no longer go drinking and go work. That's definitely a life lesson.
Thanks for watching. Now please approach the bench. The way I look at it, you have 2 options here. Option A, watch more Judge Jerry. Option B, watch more Jerry Springer. The choice is yours. Now get out of my courtroom. You have more clips to watch. And don't forget to subscribe.